I'm being quiet because there's a squirrel in a tree behind me and it is tripping. It was like squawking. He's coming down the tree now, but oh my goodness, he was making some crazy sounds perched on one of the limbs right here. I guess he's done. There he is. There he is. Are you done being crazy, boy? Or girl? I don't know. You done being crazy? He's just. He probably buried something right there and he's looking for it. Poor guy. Because we have got a really big winter storm coming. And I have seen a lot of birds. Oh, he's coming over here. I've seen a lot of animals kind of scurrying about the last few days. So to let you guys know, the eastern states of the United States are about to get hit, like the southeastern states are about to get hit by a major ice storm. So, yeah, we're all preparing, and I guess the animals are preparing too. Hello, Leah. But it is supposed to start tomorrow night, and it was supposed to be like a lot of snow. That was going to be fun. It was going to be my kids' first like big snow they were going to get to play in. And then all of a sudden they realized that in the air, about 3,000 feet up, the air is going to be warm. So it is going to melt the snow and turn it into ice or freezing rain when it comes down. So that's not as fun. Leah says, how are you? I'm doing really well. I'm starting my morning a little later. I've been up a little while, but I had my me time, my quiet time, and a little tired today. So I decided to try this strawberry sunrise. I don't know if it's new or not. Hello, Anna Therese Makeza. I'll just call you Anna, if that's okay. I don't know if I said it right. Hi. I liked and subscribed. Thank you. But I'm going to try the strawberry sunrise. I've already taken a small sip, but I can't decide if I like it or not. I don't know. It reminds me of a medicine. I feel like it reminds me of the aftertaste of like those chalky Tums. I guess the fruit flavored chalky Tums. I don't know if I like that. But I like that caffeine though. So I don't know if you can see behind me. I'm in my sunroom. It's very gray and cloudy back there. So the weather is kind of prepping for this ice storm, and I have already gotten tuna and cereal and sandwich stuff. I got PB&Js and turkey and ham. And if the power goes out, it is going to be so cold in this area that I've got a cooler. I need to wash it today. It's been outside on the front porch for a while. So I got a cooler I'm going to wash. And if the power goes out and we lose power to the fridge, of course, I'm going to put all of my items that need to stay cold in the cooler. Now, I'm hoping that we don't lose power. That's the ideal situation. Also, I brought this with me. This is my current project that I'm almost finished with, and I brought it down with me to finish up while I was doing the live. I just forgot because in the beginning of the live there was a squirrel like squawking and hanging out right behind me in a tree, so that was distracting but interesting. So I think all of the animals are running around trying to figure out what they're gonna do during the storm. Probably, I thought a lot of animals were already hibernating. I know the snakes have gone away and several things, but this is all I have left of a ball of yarn that I was using for this scarf, so I will definitely be able to finish it this morning. So this morning, after I finish this live, I'm going to make some tacos, and it's a homeschool day, and I'm also going to wash all of the clothes and blankets just to have everything fresh, just in case the power goes out, and we will have clean everything, clean beds, well, I usually keep caught up on the clothes, but just make everybody's blankets and sheets and comforters all fresh, and if the power goes out, it'll be nice. I also have plans. Oh, how are you? I'm doing good. Anna says hi, hello. My plan, because my 6-year-old was feeling very nervous. Let me try to get this to where y'all could see what I'm doing without making it fall over. Or I could set it right here. Yeah, that'll work. My 6-year-old was feeling really nervous about the storm coming because he just keeps hearing it on like the news. We were at my parents' yesterday and they were watching the news a lot, and so he was feeling nervous. But I've let him know that we've got some flashlights and headlamps and stuff. But I told him, I was like, how about we have a family camp out in the living room? I see like 2 or 3 more squirrels running around up there. But I was like, why don't we have a family camp out in the living room, and we can have all of our snacks and some sleeping bags, and just make it fun. And even if we don't have power, we'll have flashlights. We can make like shadow figures on the wall, and we have a device that charges phones without needing to be plugged in, so we can watch movies a little bit on our phones. And we've just got it figured out. If we lose power, I mean, my kids are total cuddle bugs, so they will not mind a little extra closeness and warmth during Saturday night or tomorrow night. And I'm just hoping for the best. I kind of am just hoping that we'll get more snow than ice, even though they're saying we should get more ice now from what their radars and weather maps say, but I want some snow. Cameron, I'm depressed. Oh no. I hope that joy finds you, because I have been there. Honestly, the reason why I haven't been doing as much lives as I usually do is, one, I'm a little busier lately, but two, there's some nights that my spirits are not high enough, and I'm just like I'm feeling a little bit hermit-ish and secluded, and like I just want to be silent and not talk to anybody, and that's why I haven't been doing lives sometimes. So I feel you. I'm not depressed, but like it goes in the same category of just, not feeling good enough to be around other people. But I'm feeling good right now, and that's why I turned on this live. And I hope that you will get in a place where you um, feel a little bit brighter in your heart. The best thing to do if you're feeling depressed, and I'm gonna shout out Mohammed. Hello, thank you for joining, and thumbs up to Anna before I move on. But the easiest thing to get out of a funk is to honestly spend some time alone and figure out what sincerely makes you happy, not what makes the people around you happy, not what would make your mama happy, your girlfriend happy, your dad happy, whatever. Just what makes you happy. This makes me happy. Caffeine makes me happy. Puzzles even sometimes make me happy. Dramatic movies and shows make me happy. So you've got to find some things that you can find small joy in, even if they don't seem like a big deal, because life is too short to not feel some joy. So I hope you find some. Tomorrow is my birthday, said Anna. Well, happy birthday. I hope you have a blessed one. My birthday is in May, so I've got a minute. And I know that's not helpful, Cameron, all the way, because sometimes when you're depressed, it's actually a chemical problem in the brain. But there are ways to cope. And I don't know if you are religious. A lot of people aren't these days, but I am. And what helps me a lot is just, say a prayer and write down what you're thankful for. If you're not religious, you can write down what you're thankful for. If you are, pray to God and He gives you peace, in my opinion. But do whatever makes you feel right in your heart and in your soul, because life is beautiful and I want you to remember that. And anytime that I'm live, you're welcome to chill and hang. But I know what it's like to kind of feel blah. I know what it's like to not feel anything. And then I know what it's like to be really, really happy. So, like, in life, we cycle through all of these feelings and it's completely normal. But there are times when people are depressed or when you are depressed that you need actual, like, therapy or medication. And I've only been on medication one time for a short period of time after having one of my sons due to postpartum, but I'm now off of it. So there are temporary helps because a lot of people run to coping things that are a lot worse. And so, I mean, if some people are going to put, if people are going to put drugs in their body anyways, let them be prescribed for depression. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. ASMR, life feed, say you look sad, come to Los Angeles. I'm not sad. I'm just a little tired and the weather is very gloomy today. And so I'm like trying to wake up and it's probably casting a shadow on my face to have this. So I could take it off. I mean, my hair's not that messy. I just had it on because I was cold when I woke up. So I just had it on my head for a little while. But I didn't decide to turn the heater on in the sunroom area because it's separate, but it's not too bad with this hoodie on. I like this area because even if it is cloudy, I'm getting sunlight. The rest of the house is pretty dark right now, and I like to get as much sunlight first thing in the morning as I can. This week, until I was fully prepared for the storm, I was feeling a little nervous about it, but now that I'm pretty prepared, well, I'm pretty good. I'm excited to have a few days with the family where I can just chill with them and enjoy them. And we're gonna have full gas tanks in our cars, so if we need to charge our phones out there too, or listen to music and, get a change of scenery. We can move to my husband's big roomy truck and chill out there too. So we've got options, but they say our roads are going to be pretty treacherous for days to a week. I know that places like New York and Michigan, and they get snow a lot, so they're used to dealing with it. But North Carolina, we don't get a lot of crazy weather. So when we do, we're like shut down. I'm sure not a Walmart or a restaurant is going to be open in sight. So we gotta be prepared for that. All right. I have got this in a little tangled mess right now. Yikes. But I will need to wake up my family soon. It is 11:16, but last night I let my kids stay up. My husband brought us some snacks after work, and my kids ended up staying up way later than they usually do. And so they're still snoozing, and I'm not bothering them. We're a homeschool family, so we don't have homeschool until my husband leaves for work at 3. And so we do night school or afternoon school. So if they snooze a little later, that's fine with me. We have our own structure and we're cool with it. I might just be turning them into night shift kids though, so, or second shift kids, because that's what my husband works. He works second shift. I have got this tangled mess at the end, but I have untangled that, so. But anyways, I'm not really talking about anything important right now, but as far as my real estate journey, which I haven't really talked about on this part of the live, I did some shadowing with my broker in charge. I went to the home inspection yesterday, which I got to dress up nice. Let me find a picture. Oop, oop. I got to be all dressed up, and now I look like this. But this was me yesterday. Just all fancy. I was wearing a dress and like a casual-ish dress with a leather jacket. So that was fun. I went to the home inspection, and then I forgot where I had you